Do you ever pick up a ball and just shoot?
I haven't picked up a ball in years.
No, come on. Just like walk.
No, come on. Just like walk past. There's got to be a hoop somewhere at your place. You don't see a hoop anywhere around here, right? But, I mean, I enjoyed watching that. I think it was like a 3-minute interview. I believe half of it was talking about when he went to the RER. I think it was Ryder Cup owner's home, and he got challenged to shoot a free throw. He said it was like years ago or something. I was at the Ryder Cup. Yeah, and I rented a house from the owner. Sure, he came over to do pictures. He had grandkids, and I was meet and greet. Thank him for allowing me to stay in the house. And he had a basketball court. He says, I want you to shoot one free throw. I hope you switched it. Absolutely. So the ending, let's just, for our fantasy purposes, we'll just, no, flashback. Believe me. Yes, that's awesome. When it comes to NBA media nowadays, every single analyst, every single show, even every single network has an agenda and some that they answer to. For the vast majority of fans nowadays, we kind of know this. And looking at who's compromising the media, the answer is simple. Clutch Sports LeBron James, as was Rich Paul, as what we see over and over again is them pushing their own narratives, either directly or indirectly. I will say this again. I know Rich. I vaguely work with Rich. I have massive respect for him. I know there's a lot of internet speculation about my relationships with LeBron and the people, in LeBron's orbit, and Rich and Randy. Mav, specifically, I have some inside information as to why you are saying that LeBron is the GOAT now. No, we don't have, no. Tell, do tell, don't be tell. I heard it too, Joy. Can't be bought. Now, when it comes to the biggest Clutch sports narratives, kind of their MO is the idea. LeBron James, he's the GOAT. And Michael Jordan, he's a relic of the past. Right now, today, we're not going to debate that. We know Jordan is Jordan. He's better and greater. And LeBron James doesn't measure up. To expand your game and become a much better three-point shooter. But he's got to get better at that. If you want to compare LeBron's legacy, his play style, just his overall body of work compared to Jordan, it does not measure up. So, looking at Clutch Sports, what do? Get in bed with the media. Take over the media. And one of the guys doing their bidding is Shams Charania, the lead scooper for the NBA. This guy, in a nutshell, is a conduit for everything NBA related. As you could have guessed, who is he owned by? Clutch Sports and Rich Paul. The most blatant example of someone like Shams pushing LeBron James' talking points came with the AD trade, as he made it very, very clear from the jump. LeBron James, quote-unquote, was not involved. But what about this relationship between AD and LeBron James? Clutch Sports. They won a title together. But you report that LeBron didn't even know about it. Found out about it at dinner after the Knicks game. 99.9% of the time, I'm going to know what's going on. The one time I didn't was the one time we all didn't, per se, know what was going on. We all didn't, per se, know what was going on. What do you mean by that? For someone like Shams, his value, overall worth, is tied to his sources and what he knows. And what better source than Clutch Sports, LeBron James, and Rich Paul? Shams Charania, in essence, is a middleman doing LeBron's dirty work. And here's the extra layer. When I say Shams owned by Rich Paul, I actually mean it. As Rich Paul, back in 2019, he merged Clutch with UTA into one entity. And guess who came along a couple months later? That, of course, was Shams Charania. Your company, Clutch, just partnered with United Talent Agency. What a big-time move. Right now, in the NBA media space, virtually every talking head, every insider is paid off by someone. And the guy paying off Shams is literally Rich Paul, his boss. And looking at the entire web, guys like Shams, Rich Paul, ESPN, it's all one and the same. It's incestuous. They're all in the same pool. This, in essence, is politics, and dirty politics being done behind the scenes and out in the open. As, of course, you own the media, You own the narratives and what people think. And he had a basketball court. He says, I want you to shoot one free throw. I said, really? When I stepped up to shoot the free throw, that's the most nervous I've been in years. Stop it. In years. Stop it. Come on. And reason being is those kids heard the stories from the parents about what I did 30 years ago, right? So their expectation is 30 years prior, and I haven't touched the basketball. So Pat, me as a listener, I'm hearing that and I'm like, what's years? Is years 5 years, 6 years? I know for sure he picked up a ball in 2022. For our fantasy purposes, we'll just... No. Shut up. Oh my God. So, stopping that right there very quickly, Michael Jordan's NBC debut, that 2 to 5 minute segment, was absolute brilliance. And looking at that story again, it shows Jordan's human, cares about fans young and old. That's why Michael Jordan, all this time later, resonates with fans no matter what age. If you're Clutch Sports, that pisses you off. So what do you have to do? You have to imply Michael Jordan. He's lying. He's not telling the truth. Shams was right there, very obviously was trying to push that narrative. And, of course, him doing that got egg on his face only 24 hours later. You were wrong. All of you are wrong. For someone like Shams doing Clutch Sports bidding, why was he saying Jordan was lying, not telling the truth again? 'Cause Clutch Sports, directly, pays his dude to say what they want. And here's the grand irony. This guy's boss, Rich Paul, his best friend LeBron James, is the biggest liar, biggest phony in the entire NBA. But who's he going after? Michael Jordan. That right there, it's ironic. I got homies that was literally at the house with me when Kobe was dropping 81. When he got 60, we watching the game. I'm like, oh, yo, he might go for 80 tonight. Flashback. I seen the whole game. I was at home watching the game. And I said he was going before the game even started. When I seen, I said he was probably going to score 70 tonight. Face it, you're a terrible liar. The fact Michael Jordan, all this time later, is so culturally relevant, so important to the NBA, it makes their blood boil. And here's one big distinction. Michael Jordan versus LeBron James. Michael Jordan, he has mystique. He has, quote-unquote, aura. LeBron James, he's out in public every day giving interviews, takes. LeBron James is in the spotlight. He seeks out the spotlight. Michael Jordan, the past 20 years, has been the exact opposite. Interviews few and far between. Documentaries, one in the past 25 years. That right, there's a big-time difference between Michael Jordan and Clutch Sports. As Clutch Sports inadvertently has watered down LeBron James' importance when he actually says things. Michael Jordan not talking so much enhances what he says, made people tune in even more. So the moment was black was when MJ came in. When he came in, I ain't never. Yeah, we talking about aura. We talking about aura. Let me tell you something. When he walked through, just change. When the coolest person walk in the room. Yeah, you cool until the coolest person. Yeah, man. When MJ came in and it silenced everybody, it was like, oh. That's when you really saw the difference of like, man, this dude the GOAT. Yeah, like when he was walking, everybody was just staring at him. Like, even all the people that was 75, 74 was looking at him. But when Mike walked out, it seemed like the volume just went up for some reason on my TV. How loud? How was it? And he walked out. He showed up to the joint. And I just remember the reaction from everybody else. All the other, 74, you know what I mean? All the other 74. And I remember the reaction from them. You know what I mean? Like, I was looking at it like, yo, this man is the man. So, stopping that right there very quickly. 3 different age groups that witnessed Jordan, witnessed half of Jordan, and didn't see Jordan at all. But what's the one underlying theme? All these guys were in awe of Jordan. And why is that? He's not only the GOAT, but that's 20 years. He really comes out and says things. So when he does, it's that much more important. So that right there's the end of the video. And I'll say one last thing. When it comes to Jordan versus LeBron off the court, where they carry themselves, they're very, very different. And here's the one big distinction from Michael Jordan. What did he not chase? That label of being the GOAT and the chosen one. That, for fans, makes him more endearing. For LeBron James,